Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and today I'm here with a sport case by Nomad for iPhone 13 Pro. When I think Nomad, I always think leather, but the Sport is a glossy backed case with zero leather content. It's MagSafe, offers 6 feet of drop protection, and is extremely slim and lightweight. Let's take a closer look. Looking at the construction, we've got a relatively rigid case here, but it does have some flex. We have a plastic back. Sides are made of TPE. We have a polycarbonate frame, and then the interior is lined with a soft microfiber, very gentle against the back of your phone. You can see we've got our MagSafe ring here, so we have embedded magnets in here, so this is going to be fully MagSafe compatible, and the case is going to give you 6 feet of drop protection. This also has a feature called Digital Business Card. So that's something else you have to sign up for, but it allows you to transfer information by touching phone cases with another person. So that is kind of a cool little feature that this case supports. Putting your phone in this case is extremely easy. This is not a tight-fitting case. So all you need to do is just put it in on the one side, clip it on the other corners. So once it's on, this does not have what I would consider an optimum fit. I think that there is too much give over your button areas, also a bit of give over your port openings, and personally I don't think that there is enough lip. So if I didn't have a screen protector on here, you would have more visible lip here. But right now I have the Chelera Sapphire screen protector on here, and it basically swallows up all of the lip. So part of that's just going to be personal preference. I personally prefer something that's got a bit more lip. This is too low for me, but if you're the kind of person that just really likes swiping from side to side and not feeling your fingers catch on the side of the case, then maybe that's going to be great for you. Just FYI, and again, if you use this without a screen protector, you are definitely going to have a small lip on here. So looking down here at our port openings, these are symmetrical port openings for an asymmetrical port design. So personally, I think that this one should be a bit smaller because obviously this port area is smaller on this side, but that's really not a big deal for most people. So we also have plenty of space for most third-party Lightning cables, although of course this case does support both regular wireless charging as well as MagSafe charging, so you might find you're using that functionality less than you otherwise would. Going up the sides of the case, these are made of a TPE material, not a whole lot of grip here. We have kind of a cool looking indentation as you go up the side here, so I think that looks fairly stylish. We also have attractive aluminum buttons here, and they are excellent, very clicky, very responsive. The area here for our mute switch, however, is really small. So people with larger fingers really might have a problem with this. I can operate the mute switch, but I don't have a whole lot of space there. So just FYI on that. Looking at the view from the top, again, not a whole lot of lip here, but if I didn't have this sapphire screen protector on here, you would have more lip. And it's really a great fit with the sapphire screen protector. Gives you basically edge-to-edge coverage. Going over to the other side, we got another excellent aluminum button on here, very clicky, very responsive, and then we have some Nomad branding down here at the bottom. Looking at the back of the case, we've got a glossy finish on here, quite attractive. Some people find that this type of a finish actually has more grip than a matte finish. I think that depends upon how dry or sweaty your hands tend to be. There are a lot of different opinions on that, but at any rate, it looks nice and has a pleasant feel to it. However, this type of material does tend to scratch relatively easily, and it definitely shows fingerprints, so be aware of that. Other than that, we've got a nice raised rim around your camera here, gives you plenty of lip. Definitely have lay on the table design here. We have more lip around the camera than lip around the screen for some reason, so at any rate, you're definitely going to be well protected there. And overall, I think we have quite a nice slim form factor here. The case is going to give you 6 feet of drop protection, and overall has a nice look and feel. So as far as wireless charging is concerned, you're going to be in good shape there. There's no issue with regular Qi wireless charging, and because this is a MagSafe case, you're going to be fully compliant with Apple's MagSafe charger. So nice tight magnetic connection here. All that is very good. And you're also going to be able to use this with other MagSafe accessories, such as things like MagSafe power banks. I love this one here from Anker. It's got a little stand, one of my favorite power banks. And then, of course, you've got things like your Apple MagSafe wallet. All of those are going to work great here. Got a nice tight connection. So overall, really quite a nice case. So you might be wondering how the Sport case compares to Nomad's modern leather case, and I don't have the modern leather case for the 13 Pro, but I do have it for the 13 Pro Max. So these two cases have a lot of similarities. They're both MagSafe. They both have the same relatively slim profile, same amount of protection more or less for the rear camera, although I think maybe the Sport case has a tiny bit more. They both have the same design with a relatively low lip around the screen, and they're both really nice cases. So differences between them would be that you have a spot here for a lanyard both on the left and on the right with the modern leather case. You also lack the aluminum buttons that you have with the Sport case. You just have rather regular buttons with the modern leather case, nothing quite so fancy. And then, interestingly, you have more drop protection with the modern leather case as compared with your Sport case. Not really sure why that would be. You'd expect the Sport case is going to be more protective, but the modern leather case is actually rated for a 10-foot drop as opposed to the 6-foot drop you are rated for with the Sport. And also, of course, the modern leather case is more expensive. Again, we've been looking at the Nomad Sport case for iPhone 13 Pro. This case is available directly from Nomad as well as from other retailers, and it's priced at $39.95. It comes in the lovely ash green color featured in this review, as well as black, lunar gray, dune, and marine blue. Many thanks to the kind folks at Nomad for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments section below, and do consider hitting that subscribe button because I've got a lot more tech accessory reviews coming up. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.